athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Sports are brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plains, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, and Lamb Motors.
Graceland Taylor looking up ahead for Berry. She's got it on her foot. Ryan Berry coming in to the top of the box. Berry is in. Her shot. She scores! Ryan Berry makes it 4-3. And the Governors, they were down 3-0. 35 seconds in the half. And with 1:05 left to go in the second half, they have taken a 4-3.
And by AGE, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency. Country Carpet. Capital City Campus. Shane's Pharmacy. Floss Dentistry. Graves Plumbing. And Ferding Electric.
Here is Huber. A bump set for goes. Blocked up by the Governors. We're tied at 14. A big block for the Governors. Sherwood is over there. 14-14.
Here Governor Sports is also brought to you by Fisher Rounds, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Swartz Agency, Xander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, and Gales Gas.
Kinos will float it to the end zone. Zabel's open. Catch is made. We are tied at 34.
Here Governor Sports is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, Agtegra Cooperatives and Wheat Growers, Dakota Sprinkler, Graham Tire, May Adam, Nystrom Electric, State Farm, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Avera, and Dakota Prairie Bank.
Kinos will take the snap. He'll take the knee, and for the sixth straight year, as they beat the T-Area Titans 35-20, 6 consecutive titles, tying the all-time record in South Dakota history for consecutive titles here in the state.
And also by Wheelhouse Auto Body, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Wagner Auto, Anderson Rumpke Dental, Bank West, Stulkin Peterson LLP, Sanford Health Clinic Pierre, and Beck Motors. And now to the booth with the call of the game with award-winning KCCR Sports Director John Winkler.
And from Aberdeen Central High School, we welcome you to Pierre Governor Volleyball as they take on the Golden Eagles in a big ESD contest. Coming up here, the Govs look to stay undefeated. Aberdeen Central at 3-1 after their loss on Thursday. We mentioned, if you're catching the final end of the broadcast on Thursday, that Aberdeen Central was down 2-0 to Huron. Well, they did lose to the Huron Tigers, but they forced a fifth set. They came back down to 2-0 to force a fifth set at 2-2. It was Huron that got the win. They're still undefeated at 6-0. The Governors are one of 5 teams still undefeated here in AA. Sioux Falls, Jefferson, and Washington both at 2-0. Huron at 6-0. Harrisburg at 7-0. And the Pierre Governors at 3-0. Everybody else with at least 1 to 2 or more losses on the season, as the Govs are looking to go to 4-0 before they take on Mitchell on a Tuesday on the road in what will be a hot gym, although it looks like temperature-wise it will be a little bit cooler, at least outside. Still going to be really hot inside that gym in Mitchell. But here today, this Governor team looking to take on Aberdeen Central. They came here last year and got a win over the Golden Eagles. They swept the Golden Eagles in their 2 matches. They'll play them twice again this year, and here a year later looking for the same result with a big sweep of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. However, this Golden Eagle team much improved as they return plenty from last year, including their senior Grace Cook, their outside hitter, the 6-foot senior, and then also Lauren Burkhardt, the 6-foot freshman outside hitter. Those two return from last year. Burkhardt, the 8th grader, was playing significant time last year for Aberdeen Central already and is only going to get better as just now a freshman. And Grace Cook, a senior, she's looking to have a big season, already off to a good start for the Golden Eagles, and now the Govs will have to deal with both of them coming up here in just a little bit. Our scheduled first serve right around 3 o'clock. We'll have it for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Let's go through the coaches. Let's talk to both coaches here. We'll talk with Coach Bindanago of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles first, and then we'll talk with head coach Tiffany Stocher after that. Back in 3 minutes with our coaches' conversations. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
This fall, take some time to think about your future while the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill. It's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break out the face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. Fall sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Bindanago here of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And, Coach, you come in at 3-1 overall through the first 4 games. What have you liked about your team through those first 4 matches?
I feel like in the first 4 matches, we've been pretty efficient with our hitters, with the exception of Thursday at Huron. But that's just something that's improved from last year, is that our hitters are more efficient at the net. We have a lot of kids back, so they played together for a long time, and it's been consistent out on the court.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about Huron, because you're down 2-0, came back, tied at 2-2, end up losing in 5, and you're only lost so far. But there's probably all the emotions of not so happy, then really excited what the team was doing. Take us through that game here real quick. What was the biggest takeaway from the loss?
Well, we just made so many errors, and looking back at the numbers the next day when I kind of sat down and examined some things, we just gave them so many points, and I'm hopeful that when we play them again in 3 weeks, we'll clean it up and we'll come out on top in that contest.
So now here against this Pierre Governor team, what have you seen on film? Because you have common opponents, the first 2 opponents for, I guess, at least for the Pierre Governors with Rapid City Stevens Central. You guys played both of those 2 teams. What have you seen on film to kind of figure out how to attack them today?
It just kind of goes along with what Pierre volleyball is. They're just always good. They're well coached. They know the game well. They're smart, athletic kids. So I mean, we know they're going to keep the ball playable. They've got some great options at the net. Setter's going to put up a good ball. So we just want to stay really aggressive and try and hit those open shots.
Now, they do return a few from last year, but you guys probably returned more than what they did last year. Does it make it kind of tough knowing that they haven't returned as many from last year, trying to game plan for them?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's just a few more question marks than we've had in years past. Before we knew, like we had seen Kaiser for a couple of years and some of those kids, but we know Terwilliger is back, Elise Christofferson, Campbell Boddicker saw some time last year, so we're familiar with about half.
Going into this contest here, what's going to be the biggest reason for Aberdeen Central to pick up a win?
We're just going to have to control things on our side of the net, run our offense, and just expect everything because Pierre's going to give us everything that we can handle.
Coach, hey, I appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
WindCircle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity professionals will make sure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems to door security devices. WindCircle has many hardware options. Dell, Barracuda, Lenovo, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today at 605-224-1111 and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Tiffany Stosher here of the Pierre Governors as you get set to take on Aberdeen Central here this Saturday afternoon. 3-0 to start the season. Getting into Aberdeen, of the four teams now, this will be your best opponent. What have you seen from them on film? Not so much their loss against Huron, because we'll talk about that in just a second, but what have you seen on film to what you're going to expect here today?
Yeah, the first thing you see is their size. Just really big across the front line. Their scores against, we've had common opponents. We both played both Rapid schools, had similar scores, went 4 sets with Stevens, went 3 sets with Central, and just same type of scores all around. So that part seems consistent, but the first thing we recognize is there's going to be a big block there on us. I think that if we can play shots, then we'll be okay. We try to do, we get rushed and we try to go through it, we're going to find ourselves in trouble.
going into this season, it seemed like the Huron Tigers are going to be a team that was going to be down. They're 6-0 right now. They beat Aberdeen Central on Thursday, but they had a 2-0 lead. Aberdeen Central forced a fifth set. So watching that film, what did you see that Huron did well, and then what did you see that Aberdeen did so well to come back in that match?
Sure, it was just a matter of who was more aggressive with their serves, and I thought Huron just went with everything they had, and Aberdeen was out of system for 2 straight rallies. Aberdeen has great hitters if they can get in system, and they just weren't. But then in sets 3 and 4, you see that switch, and I didn't think Huron was serving near aggressively. They weren't hitting near aggressively. Huron got predictable and was using their outsides pretty much all the time, and Aberdeen recognized that, and they just had a block ready. So some things we recognize, some things we know we can't do tonight. But I think that was the case on Thursday.
So now when you kind of look at yourself compared to what Huron did, do you need to serve aggressive throughout this game, where obviously you don't want to serve too conservatively, but do you need to be aggressive from start to finish serving-wise?
Right. Yes, absolutely. You can't have the service errors that we had on Thursday. I think we had 12 and 3 sets. That just isn't going to work here. Can't give them any free points. Need to stay aggressive on the serve and try and keep them out of system. I guess one advantage, I think we balance our attack a little bit more than Huron did. Huron was pretty heavy on the outside, and if we can get a good pass, we have hitters ready to go all over the place. So I'm hoping to move that block a little bit more than we saw Huron do against them.
You mentioned just your hitters here, that you had 3 on Saturday last week with those double-digit kills, another 3 those same 3 that were close to double-digit kills again. Going into this contest, maybe I wouldn't say not, obviously you want to see them get those double-digit kills too, but that possibility of maybe 5 or 6 girls that could be up there with 2 that haven't really gotten those kills quite yet.
Yeah, we're gonna need to use everybody here, and I think they're ready to go. I mean, we just keep working on it and keep working on it. I see more comfort. I see them trying new things. I see them being successful with new things, and so it's just going to take a little bit of time, but I think we're coming around.
Here Saturday afternoon, obviously you did that last week, but you were on the road Friday and had a hotel stay. What's different about a Saturday afternoon game on the road, especially to get these girls ready to go from an earlier morning to a long bus ride? What's the difference than maybe what last Saturday was?
Yeah, I think you just hope they got to bed last night after the football game. They had a 10 o'clock curfew, got pretty good group. I'm assuming they did. Morning wasn't too terribly early, but like you said, a bus ride. So get good and stretched out because we can't have come back from being down because of a slow start. So I'm hoping that they're stretched out and ready to go and feel rested up for today.
Biggest key for the Governors to get a win here tonight?
Yeah, balanced attack and stay aggressive. We have to be the aggressors against them. I think we can find holes in their defense if we continue to push.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Announcing the Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. The Labor Day sale means that you'll save up to 60% off list prices in store and online. Yep, it's big. You'll find your favorite brands and styles on sale with new items to shop and compare. And not just main room groupings, accent pieces, and accompaniments as well. Plus, the Sleep Solutions area has just what you need for that perfect night's sleep with the widest selection available. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre and slumberland.com. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre has been providing professional sales, service, and installation since 1977. Whether you're starting from scratch, new construction, or you're upgrading your current system at your home, farm, or office, give the professionals at Nystrom Electrical Contracting a call. They've got a lot of bright ideas. Call Nystrom today to schedule a free computer-generated estimate. The number is 224-8750, or visit their website at nystromelectric.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
As we welcome you back here and getting set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon. Emma Thielen back at the station. Quick pause for a moment from the volleyball matchup coming up. Mendo Miller sending the updates for the soccer games going on. It is a 1-0 lead for the Spearfish girls with 10 minutes left in the first half. That was about 13 minutes ago. So around halftime, it's a 1-0 lead for Spearfish. The boys are up 1-0 at halftime over the Spearfish Spartans. Both varsity teams are playing. They're playing basically what if you've been to a game in the Pilk Fields, how close they are together. That's how they are at Spearfish as well. So they're playing the same exact spots, and both teams are playing at the same exact time right now. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Spearfish girls over Pierre, and a 1-0 lead for the Pierre boys over Spearfish through the first half. We'll try and keep you updated as we go along here this afternoon. This Pierre Governor team looking for a 4-0 start. The Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles looking to go 2-4-1. Aberdeen right now 7th place in the AA standings. The Pierre Governors at number 5 in the AA standings with the 43 seed points, tied with Roosevelt, who is 1-1 with 43 points in total of that seed points right now. So this is a big matchup for both these teams. A lot of seed points are on the line and will be at the end of the season, because both these teams are looking to be in the state tournaments. But a win today and probably will get you should get you 47 points for sure, depending on how things go. Might even get you 50 points by the end of the 2023 season. So here today, this is a big early season matchup to get. They'll meet again later on in the year as the Govs and Golden Eagles, along with Pierre and Huron, both play twice in a season. The Govs, they don't have it on the schedule right now here in front of me, but Pierre will play Aberdeen towards the end of the regular season again. Just like they do, 2 weeks in between. Pierre and Huron playing on a Tuesday night, and Huron first, and then they'll be in Pierre 2 weeks after that. So the Govs and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up here from Aberdeen High School. We will step aside for 3 minutes, come back with starting lineups and the first serve after this here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Enrich your life with opportunities at Capital City Campus. DWU's Learn and Earn program. Earn money while getting your associate's degree. Licensed practical nurse. Start your nursing career in Pierre. This program has a 97% placement rate. Need to brush up on skills? Capital City Campus has a variety of online courses to choose from. From grants and low-cost loans available, we'll work with you to help make college more affordable. Call Capital City Campus today, 605-773-2160, or stay connected and check us out on Facebook. Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman at Floss Dentistry in Pierre is family owned and operated. They have modern practice with skill and caring staff. They have same-day availability. Floss Dentistry is located at 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre with hours Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Give them a call at 605-224-2161 and don't put off that scheduled cleaning any longer. Floss Dentistry, 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or give Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman a call at 605-224-2161.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Plus, a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Sanford Health Pierre Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkups, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about our heart health specialists. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
We might not be the largest repair shop in town, but we take pride in what we do. We want to make the experience as painless as possible for you, so we will work with your insurance company on your claim from beginning to the end. Locally owned with 50 years combined in the shop, Wheelhouse Auto Body will take the stress off of you. Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield, or contact them at 605-494-0436, 605-494-0436, or wheelhouseautobody@gmail.com. As we welcome you back here, we are set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as the Govs will go from left to right on your radio dial, and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles from right to left. Campbell Boddicker will get us started. She will serve, and we're underway here on this Saturday afternoon. This will be on the far side of the net. It was tipped at the net, and then the Govs can't dig it out cleanly, and the first kill will go to Taryn Neiman of Aberdeen Central, and that's how we get things underway. I got the scoreboard backwards right now. If you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports, and we'll try and get the camera to be a little bit cleaner of a look. Might have to move the camera angle at some point. Arlie Waldo will serve. It is going to be Lainey Ranke to receive. The far side for Abigail Kropp, and that didn't get all of it, but Kropp got the kill. And she makes it 1-1 here in set number one. Lady Ranke, the libero, will go back. The Governors are wearing the black jerseys, the green numbers and letters. Ranke, though, wearing the white jersey as the libero for the Governors. This will be set near side. That's off the antenna, then a hitting error by Kennedy Withers that is checked in the game, and it is a 2-1 lead here for the Pierre Governors. So the Govs have their first lead. Again, Aberdeen had the They were down 2-0 to Huron. This one skips off the net. There's an ace for Laney Ranke. And the Govs are up 3-1. 3 straight points here for the Govs. Starting lineup for the Govs, and with Ranke is Campbell Cronin, Michaela Sherwood, Elise Christopherson, the setter, Reese Terwilliger, Campbell Boddicker, Abigail Kropp. 6 attackers for the Govs. Also into the game for the Govs is Grace Hinton right now, and that one goes right past Hinton, and a kill for Kennedy Withers, her first, as a 3-2 score. The starting lineup for Aberdeen Central is Arlie Waldo, Emma Dorer, Grace Cook, Taryn Neiman, Ashley Wengler, and Lauren Burkhardt, with Sawyer Barr, the libero. On the serve, Kropp to receive, mow the floor. Terwilliger's chance. Her first one was dug out by Waldo. Far side attack, that was blocked by the Govs, but it wasn't blocked cleanly enough, as Grace Cook will get her first kill and ties the score at 3-3. Set 1, 3-3 is our score. This will be Kropp to receive. Christopherson back far side. Kropp's chance is blocked up. And it's a big point there for Taryn Neiman to get the block. And it's a 4-3 lead here for Aberdeen Central. Received by Hinton on the serve. Christopherson back sets. That's off, and Michaela Sherwood gets the kill, her first. She's been a little slow to get started here this early season. 4-4 is her score right now. Last couple of games here for Michaela Sherwood, she started to come on strong at the end of that game against Douglas. Had her 2 kills, only 2 in the game, but both came in set number 3. Ellie Browers to serve here for the Governors. There's going to be an ace for Browers. Misplayed by the libero and Barr, and Ellie Browers has the second Governor ace of the day. 5-4 our score now with Pierre leading. Browers again will serve. This will be received on the back line. Off the net, dug out by Kropp. It's going to be Terwilliger to push it to the corner. Waldo, now Barr. Far side again is Cook's chance. That's dug out by the Govs. Kropp opportunity, and that's down for Abigail Kropp, her second kill. And the Govs take a 6-4 lead. Set number 1 with the Govs leading 6-4 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. Moving from left to right. Yes, that scoreboard has got them showing on my end on the right side, but they are moving left to right, and Browers will serve that one long. First service error for the Govs, and it's 6-5 now. And Sawyer Barr to serve. Libero, Hinton to receive it. Christopherson back for Abigail Kropp again, right down the line on the far side, stayed in play. And Kropp's got her third kill here of set number 1 and a 7-5 lead for Pierre. She has been the hot hand for the Governors, and Kropp now will serve. 7-5 is our score. It'll be Cook to receive. Back on the far side, tipped by the Governors, and Terwilliger over on the first hit from the Golden Eagles. Christopherson had to give them a free ball. This one's tipped over, diving for it. Nice play by Ranke to keep it alive. Christopherson's chance is blocked, and then pushed over and down for Terwilliger to get the kill. Both teams are out of system. Ranke with a diving play just over the top of the wall. Ranke got a piece to it, and Terwilliger gets her first kill after Christopherson had her shot blocked, and the Govs now lead at 8-5. On the far side, down the net, that's hit the antenna again. Another hitting error, this one by number 19 and Ashley Wengler. And it's the second hitting error by the Golden Eagles, and a 9-5 lead now for the Governors. Kropp again will serve, mow the floor. Received, far side. Ranke to dig it out. Christopherson sets it for Terwilliger. That one's off the hands. Might have been going out, but it was trying to be dug out. And then Terwilliger gets the kill to make it 10-5. And we've got our first timeout. Governors doubling up Aberdeen Central here in set number 1. 10-5 is our score. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds and Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
10-5 is our score here on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard, with the Governors leading over Aberdeen Central as the first timeout taken by Aberdeen Central, and Coach Bindennagel as they have to reset themselves after the Govs have kind of come on strong here. Off the timeout, Abigail Kropp will serve. It'll be to the far side of the court. Cook's opportunity is dug out. Christofferson of the net. Terwilliger tapped it over and dug out by the Golden Eagles. Left-handed attack is blocked up, and Reese Terwilliger gets the kill, or gets the blocked shot and the point. One came from Kennedy Withers with the left-hand attack, and nice block shot there from Terwilliger. And it's now 11-5 for the Governors. Kropp still serving here for Pierre. Far side attack from Cook. Make that the near side attack. Christofferson. That one might have been tipped by Cook at the net with Christofferson trying to play it. This one will be right down the line, and Withers might have hooked that one over and down. And Kennedy Withers will pick up her second kill of the first set and stops the streak by the Governors, and it's 11-6 in favor of Pierre here in set one. And Medora will serve here for Aberdeen Central. Cable Boddicker will tip it. That was right at the line, so it had to be played by the Golden Eagles. And then Christofferson with the diving attempt. Christofferson saw that Dora come in. Was no one there on the corner, and Christofferson picked her spot for her first kill. She had 6 kills on Thursday, picking her spot all night long. Was very efficient on her attempts to get it across the net. That time she picked that spot perfectly. It is a chance. That one is going to be out. Well, it's going to be off the hands and out, so it's going to be a kill for Grace Cook to make it 12-7. Thought it wasn't touched by the Governors, but Grace Cook will get her second kill. And now Cook will serve. This will be played here. Far side, Boddicker's chance. That one was blocked up, and it's going to go off the net, and it's going to be a block point there for Lauren Burkhardt. First time we've said her name here this afternoon, and it's 12-8. So a 4-point lead now here for the Pierre Governors. Cook on the serve. It is Kropp. Christofferson tried to win the net battle, and it's going to be a net violation on Aberdeen Central. So a net violation that gives the Governors the point, 13-8. The referees were one was putting the number on the wrong side of the net, so it made me think that somebody had something mixed up. But it is a point for Pierre, and 13-8. Elise Christofferson will serve here for the Govs. This will be set. That's blocked by Pierre and Boddicker. Wengler had the opportunity, and Boddicker blocked it up. She gets the points. No kills so far, but a block shot results in a point for the Govs. And it's 14-8. 6-point lead here in set number one. Listen to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station, just past 3 o'clock on your Saturday afternoon. Far side attack. Burkhardt puts it in the nets. A hitting air for Lauren Burkhardt. And it's going to be 15-8. And Coach Bindennagel will take her second time out of set number one. 15-8 score for the Governors over Aberdeen Central back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Swartz Agency, operating in the Pierre-Fort Pierre area since 2006, wants to welcome Cooper Swartz, our newest licensed agent, joining Ryan and Sylvia. Home and auto insurance, we cover it. Commercial and farm insurance, we cover it. Remember, quotes are free, and the chances are the Swartz Agency can save you money on your policy and provide the same or better coverage. Call Ryan, Sylvia, or Cooper at 224-0707. That's 224-0707.
Back here at Aberdeen Central High School, the Pierre Governors with a 15-8 lead with American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Elise Christofferson is back to serve here for the Governors. At 3-0 so far for Pierre, looking to extend their unbeaten streak into 4 as Christofferson's serve will go into the net, making it 15-9. And the second service error in total by the Governors here in this first set. Had too many in that game on Thursday, and Coach Stoscher had said that in the pregame interview. Had about 12 or 13 service errors. Michaela Sherwood's chance. That's blocked by Aberdeen Central at the net. Didn't know who hit it. Was it Cronin or Sherwood, but they got over the net. This time, that one is down for a kill for Lauren Burkhardt, her first. And it's 15-10. Aberdeen Central pulls within 5. They've used both their timeouts, though. The Governors have had used 2 different runs to force those timeouts, so a third run, and Aberdeen Central can't stop it. Bodeker's chance, that one was blocked, and it stayed on. No, it came back on the Governor's side. Burkhardt gets the block, and it's 15-11. Hard to see in the corner and get the camera away from us. Here is Christofferson. Now it's going to be Sherwood over the net, but Burkhardt's right there. Set, free ball for the Governors. Misplayed, then Christofferson trying to push it to the corner. It was played by Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt was blocked by Sherwood, trying to give the Govs a free ball, and Sherwood says, I don't think so. Michaela Sherwood, her first block, 16-11. Govs back up by 5. Campbell Bodeker is back into serve here for the Governors. That's an ace for Campbell Bodeker. Boy, when Bodeker steps up to serve, it looks so lackadaisical that all she's doing is just, I'm just going to put the ball over the net and we'll see what happens. But she had 4 aces against Rapid City Central and a couple aces against Douglas. And already has one here tonight, this afternoon, against Aberdeen Central. This one misplayed by Kropp on the dig attempt, and I believe it was Lauren Burkhardt that gets the kill. It was Burkhardt, her second, and it's 17-12 now here in set number 1. Arlie Waldo will serve. As Kropp was able to receive it, Ranke from the back row gives a free ball just over the net. Now it's going to be Withers. That's over. That's going to be down. Withers has got a little bit of a change-up on that hit. Ranke obviously is far enough in where it's going to be tough for her to go back to make that play. But then by the time the ball actually gets towards the ground, and you don't want to say that Ranke should go after it. This one, somehow Ranke got a piece of it on the serve that skipped off the net. It will be an ace for Waldo, and Coach Stoscher now will take a timeout. That was the first ace of the day for Aberdeen Central. So it's now 17-14. The Governors lead up by 3, but a timeout taken by Coach Tiffany Stoscher. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. It's the Dog Days of Summer Sale going on now at Beck Motor Company of Pierre. We are excited to support our local kids again this year. Good luck, Governors and Buffaloes. We are here for all your automotive needs. Get 4 free oil changes with your pre-owned vehicle purchase during the month of August. See all of our offers and specials at www.beck-motors.com. 224-5912. Beck Motor Company, here. So the timeout was taken by Coach Tiffany Stoscher. That is the first of 2 here in this first set. The Govs still clinging to that 3-point lead. Kropp to receive. Christofferson will send it back to Kropp. Blocked up by Aberdeen Central. Christofferson now for Cronin. And that is dug out by Barr. Burkhardt's chance. Dug out by Kropp. Christofferson to the corner. That one was played back by Cook. Far side. Withers blocked by Sherwood. And it's 18-14. Michaela Sherwood with the big block, her second, resulting in a point here in set number 1. And it's an 18-14 advantage here for the Governors. Laney Ranke to serve. Receiving in the back row by Aberdeen Central, coming to the near side. Withers a left hand off the hands of Sherwood and down, and it's a kill for Kennedy Withers, her 4th of this set. And Withers, the 5'6" sophomore, has been very good here so far for Aberdeen Central. Elise Christofferson. Cronin's chance is blocked, that time by Neiman. And it's 18-16. Aberdeen Central trying to claw their way back. It was 15-8 at one point. The last 11 points have gone in favor of Aberdeen Central. Skips off the net. Is Crop to play. Now is Reese to Williger. Blocked again by Aberdeen Central. And it's 18-17. Neiman was over another time. 1 point lead now for the Governors. Ranky to receive the serve. Christofferson will set. Sherwood trying to get it to the corner. Waldo will play it. Barr, far side. Withers for the tie. That's hit out. And the Governors will pick up a huge point to make it 19-17 to keep that lead intact right now. And Withers has her second hitting error of the first set. Here's Ellie Browers. The lefty on the serve. That is in for an ace. Barr let it go, thinking it was going out. And Browers put it in the right spot. Her second ace of this first set. And the Govs have a 20-17 lead. They got 5 points to get here to get that first set win. This is going to be another ace for Browers. Received on the back row by Madison Miller, but no one else took charge to play it. And Browers is back-to-back aces. And it's 21-17. Again, it's going to be played by Miller. Goes back, and it's going to be a free ball coming from Barr. Browers to pass for Christofferson, tapped by Terwilliger. Back to Browers again. Now Christofferson at the net. Crop stays out of the net. Christofferson trying to win the net battle. Hit back by Aberdeen Central. Christofferson running attack by Terwilliger. And that's down for a kill for Reese Terwilliger. Her third kill of the set. That big wall of Neiman and Burkhardt. Actually, that time of Neiman and Withers. That's hard to break through. As Brower serves another time. Far side, Neiman. That is out by Tara Neiman. And the Govs have taken advantage of the hitting errors so far in this first set, especially lately, to now lead 23-17, 2 points away from a first set win. It'll be their 10th consecutive set win, dating back to the second set of the opening match of the season. The back row attack, having to give a free ball of sorts to the Governors. To Williger. That one's dug out by Waldo. Barr to Cook. Ranky can't dig it out cleanly. And Grace Cook will get the kill. Her third of this set, 23-18. Govs just 2 points away here from this first set win. On the serve from Barr, it's just over the net. Christofferson will give one over. It's a free ball coming from Crop. Now back for Withers, off the net. Ranky will slide in to dig. Back over for Crop another time. Barr is able to dig it out. This will be set near side, tapped over by Cook and dug out of play. And Grace Cook back-to-back kills to make it 23-19 here in this first set. Governors are just 2 points away from finishing off set number one. As Sawyer Barr will go back to serve. And it's going to be Christofferson off the Browers reception. That one is blocked out and a kill for Abigail Crop. Her fourth of this set, and the Governors have 5 set points to work with to pick up a set one win. Abigail Crop will serve here for Pierre, looking for a set win. Cook to receive. Goes back to Cook this way, and that is going to be a kill for Grace Cook, who has got her 5th here of the set, and it's 24-20. Coach Dosher would like to keep that timeout in their back pocket through this first set. But you got to think if maybe the Golden Eagles scored 2 points, the next 2 points, you might take that and not make it 24-23 before you try it, if that becomes the case. Bonaker's chance to try and win the set. That's dug out. It'll be set middle of the floor. That one's hit out, so the Governors will pick up the first set win. Wingler hits it out. 25-20, Governors take the first set over Aberdeen Central. It was a close one, but the Govs pull out the first set win. We'll step aside for 2 minutes and come back with set number 2. Back in 2 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building or remodeling your house? Looking for a trustworthy plumber? We all have to deal with a plumbing problem every now and then. Why not let the experts handle it for you? Contact Matt with Graves Plumbing at 222-8400. Graves Plumbing, the go-to for all your plumbing needs. Don't forget to visit them on Facebook to check out the excellent work they've done. Call Matt at Graves Plumbing today at 222-8400. That's 222-8400.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
See the team at Potsdam State Farm or visit insuredwithbecky.com.
Stolken Peterson LLP has been your local CPA firm for over 40 years, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, and consulting services. If your business, farm, or ranch needs professional, accurate, and reliable services, we are your firm. Our clients are our #1 priority. If you need a higher level of accounting service, give us a call at 605-224-5828. That's Stolken Peterson LLP, 222 East Missouri Avenue in Pierre. As we welcome you back here to Aberdeen Central, set number 2, the Pierre Governors with a 1-0 lead right now, 25-20 in set number 1. With Emma Thielen back at the station, John Wickler here on this Saturday afternoon. Set 2 will start with Aberdeen Central and Arlie Waldo. Number 1, the 5'3" senior defensive specialist, will serve. From right to left to open things up, it's an ace for Arlie Waldo. Her second ace, had just one ace in that first set. One service error as well for Aberdeen Central, but it is a 1-1 score right now. Or 1-0 score right now. Waldo on the serve, Ranky to receive. Christofferson, Sherwood, that is hit out by Michaela Sherwood. Governors had no hitting errors in that first set, but it is the second point that turns into the first hitting error here in set number 2 for the Governors. And it's a 2-0 lead for Aberdeen Central. Ranky to receive the serve. Christofferson, that is going to be Kropp, and she will pick up the kill. Make that her 5th kill of the day. And it's 2-1. Governors get their first point on the board here in set number 2. And Lainey Ranky will start to serve here in this second set. Ranky to the back row is played by Cook. Now far side, Burkhardt. That is hit out by Lauren Burkhardt. And it is going to be a 2-2 tie. Both teams with a couple of errors to open things up here in this second set. Ranky again will serve left to right. Cook on the reception. Far side, Withers. That is down for a kill for Kennedy Withers. She's got 5. Her and Grace Cook each with 5 kills right now, and Aberdeen Central right back on top 3-2 here in this second set. Madison Miller is in to serve for Aberdeen Central. Off the nets, it's going to be played on the third hit by Grace Cook. Far side attack, that one's blocked up. It was by Terwilliger and Sherwood, both over there. The Govs will get the points. And it's a 3-3 tie. Ellie Browers is in for Michaela Sherwood. And Browers, the 5'7" junior. The lefty will serve. This will be another ace for Ellie Browers. Right off the hands of Barr. Out towards the Aberdeen Central bench. And Browers now with 4 aces. 4-3 lead. Governors have their first lead in the second set. Set, middle of the floor, off the hands. That's going to be out, and the Governors are going to give the point to Tara Neiman, her second kill. And it's 4-4. Again, the Govs win the first set, 25-20. Tied 4-4 here in set number 2 in the best of 5. Browers to receive. Christofferson pushes the far side of the court, and that is not the best hit by Abigail Kropp, but it was an effective hit by Abigail Kropp, her 6th kill. It was off the hands and straight down from Aberdeen Central. Kropp on the serve, far side, Cook. That's Grace Cook's kill as Twilliger couldn't get over quick enough. And Grace Cook will have the now game high, or tie with a game high 6 kills, along with Pierre's Abigail Kropp. Emma Dorer that will serve now. Browers to receive it. Christofferson sets it. Twilliger maybe tried to get a running hit, but had to come back to the ball. Now Waldo from the back row coming in. As Christofferson, Twilliger tips it over the nets, and this goes down for a kill. Catching Wengler off guard, and it's 6-5. Reese Twilliger now with 4 kills. A 1-point lead here for the Governors, 6-5 here in set number 2. Off the serve, there's an ace for Reese Twilliger. And the Govs have picked up their 7th ace in total now. 4th different Gov with an ace. Second serve here in a row by Twilliger, and that one goes in the net. And a service error by Twilliger. So the Govs with 7 aces, but 3 errors. And it's now 7-6. Aberdeen Central down by 1 in the serve. Grace Cook. Kropp to receive. It is Christofferson. Bodeker's chance. She's been quiet overall here in this game. This is going to be a chance that's down the line, but misses from Ashley Wengler, and it's 8-6. Pierre takes the lead back up to 2. Sherwood checks back in again. Here is Elise Christofferson. Christofferson goes in the net. Back-to-back service errors by the Governors. Second time that Christofferson has missed on the serve, and it's back to a 1-point game again here in set 2. Not a whole lot of separation between these two teams, especially in this second set. Governors had a 7-point lead midway point of that first set. Barely over inside the antenna by Campbell Cronin. And it's going to be Cronin's first kill. And it's now 9-7 as Bodeker goes back. Actually, I believe that was Bodeker that got a piece of it. So Bodeker's got just her first kill. Far side attack by Burkhardt. That's dug out by Ranke. Now it's going to go back for Kropp. They fed the hot hand this afternoon. Waldo, a free ball here for the Govs. Christofferson, Ranke will have to try and pass over for Kropp, and she goes cross-court for the finish. And Abigail Kropp has got 7 kills. 10-7 is their score. I think Abigail Kropp right now, especially with what you saw last year, is right here in the front row with Michaela Sherwood. As this is over by Aberdeen Central, Christofferson. Now it's going to be Cronin's chance, but that's dug out. Tipped at the net. That one's tipped again, and now it's going to be Christofferson. Back for Kropp. Dug out by Barb. Tapped over, but Christofferson right in the middle of the floor to play that one. Now it's going to be Cronin. That one was blocked, and we get a net violation on Cronin. That will give the point back to Aberdeen Central. Abigail Kropp, that 5'9" senior, is kind of that unknown for the rest of these teams. Granted, yes, there's some film on her now, but you had Twilliger, you had Sherwood, you had Bodeker returning, and then you're saying, okay, we're going to try and stop them, make somebody else beat you. Well, Abigail Kropp's going to beat you if you keep letting her do what she is doing, and they've had no answer for Kropp's attack so far. Any of these teams. That is tipped by the Govs, and it's going to be a point for Lauren Burkhardt. So it's now 10-9. Burkhardt's got her 3rd kill. She's just a freshman, the 6'4" freshman. And a lot of times an 8th grader last year for Aberdeen Central. Christofferson over for Kropp. There's a block against Abigail Kropp, and the adjustment maybe starting to be made here. Kennedy Withers with that block shot. And we are tied 10-10 here in set number 2. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson back for Kropp again. Got it over the top of the wall, but played by Waldo. Now as far side, Withers over, and Withers again. The changeup that she has on her hits makes it 11-10. Withers has got 6 kills, and it will be a timeout taken by Coach Tosher. 11-10 is their score. Governors are down by 1 right now here in set number 2. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
It is 11-10 here on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Pierre Governors down right now to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. As Arlie Waldo will serve. Christofferson sets it. Campbell Cronin will pick up the kill to tie it 11-11. Kropp has been used effectively throughout this match. But now that the fact that they've kind of maybe started making the adjustment, sliding over on Kropp a little bit more, Cronin picks up her first kill. And we are tied at 11 here in set number 2. Lainey Ranke on the serve. This will be Waldo, far side, Burke, and that Burkhardt goes into the nets. And Lauren Burkhardt's got her second air, and it's 12-11 now in favor of Pierre. Back-to-back points have given the lead back to the Govs. Lainey Ranke from left to right of the serve. A rotation violation on the Governors on the serve. And the referee explaining exactly where the rotation violation is. Right now it's 12-12. The Govs are kind of standing in the exact same spot that they were. Unless somebody was serving that wasn't supposed to be. Okay, so they've kind of all got everything sorts of messed up. So the rotation violation against the Governors gives Aberdeen Central the point. And with the amount of time it's taking here to talk about this, whether something was really, really messed up or I don't think the Governors are going to be able to lobby themselves to reset the serve. And not many times that you see the Governors or any team get called for a rotation violation on the serve, but it is the Govs that get called against them. And so now here is the 12-12 score. The serve upcoming here for Madison Miller. Hanton to serve and make that Hanton receive to Williger. Across court looking for Cook to try and play it. Reese to Williger will get the kill. She's now got 5, and the Govs are taking the lead 13-12. Ellie Browers is back in. Takes the spot of Michaela Sherwood. And the lefty serves for the Govs. That was punched in the air by Aberdeen Central. This is off the net. That was not touched by the Governors, so it's a hitting error by Aberdeen Central. And Taryn Neiman that gets called against it And the Govs have taken a 2-point lead, 14-12. Midway point of here is set number 2. Brewers again will serve. This will be set with the floor off the net, but dug out by Ranke. And now Ranke from the back row looking for the attack. This will be set by Waldo. Withers, Hanton to dig that out to Williger, and Christofferson ran into each other and then barely hit out by Abigail Kropp. First time that she has had a hitting error. Governors with just 2 hitting errors in total. The attacks haven't always resulted in points, but they've rarely resulted in Aberdeen Central picking up any points. Governors have to give a free ball back. That one wasn't getting close to the net, but Kropp was there to make the play. The reception got to the top of the net, and Abigail Kropp made no mistake about it. She now has 8 kills, 4 in each of these 2 sets, and a 15-13 lead now for the Governors. Kropp will serve. Skips over the nets, Barr to receive it. A high pass attempt, and then Grace Cook comes flying in and over the top of all the Governors and to the right of Kropp. And Cook has now got her 7th kill, 15-14. Coach Bindennagel still got 2 timeouts in her back pocket. Coach Stoscher has taken 1 of her 2 timeouts so far in this second set. This is into the nets by Emma Doer. Service error, just the second one by Aberdeen Central here today. But it's 16-14 now in favor of the Governors. Terwilliger on the serve. There's an ace for Reese Terwilliger, 17-14. And Terwilliger's got her 2nd ace here with a 3-point lead. This has been the largest separation for any of these teams. This will be at the net, played back, and I think the Governors got into the nets. They did, and it's now 17-15. So it's going to be Grace Cook to go back to serve. Again, the down referee talking with Coach Tiffany Stoscher. And he's walked all the way over to the Pierre Governor bench to continue to talk to her. So now here's the serve. Cook, Kropp misplayed, but it's going to be still played by the Governors, and Brewers can't get it all the way across, and it'll be now 18, make that 17-16. And so the Govs now lead it by just 1 in this second set. Cook again on the serve. Brewers, Christofferson, Boddicker off the net. There's Campbell Boddicker, her 2nd kill. Both coming in this set, 18-16. Kayla Sherwood will check back in. 5 kills for Terwilliger, 8 for Kropp. 2 for Boddicker and 1 for Christofferson, Sherwood, and Cronin. Far side. Tips and dug out by Boddicker. Christofferson coming in as Kropp to play. It's going to be taken by Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt again, dug out by Kropp all the way to the past the Governor bench. And Lauren Burkhardt has made it 18-17. 3-point lead for the Governors, 3-point lead for Aberdeen Central. The largest lead in this second set. Right now it's a 1-point advantage for the Governors here in set number 2. Trying to take a 2-0 lead as we start to get late here in the set. Sherwood's chance. That one was dug out, actually blocked, and then Christofferson put it to the corner. And it's going to be played middle of the floor. Neiman right down, and we're tied. Tara Neiman, her 2nd kill of the set, 18-18 here in set number 2. Governors took the first one 25-20. As Olivia Miller will serve. Christofferson will set it for Boddicker. That one was tipped to the net, and then back for Miller. Madison Miller, that is. Waldo's chance. That's blocked by the Governors, but out, and Arlie Waldo will pick up the kill, her first, and it's now a 19-18 lead for Aberdeen Central. And Coach Stoscher will take her 2nd and final timeout here of the second set. 19-18 is our score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We all have had to fix little things. Loose screw? Get a screwdriver. Nail coming up? Find a hammer. Bolt coming loose? Get some wrenches. Sometimes these little things tend to make us think we can fix big things. Plug drain? Call Allied Plumbing. Water heater leaking? Call Allied Plumbing. Sewer backed up? Trust me, leave it to the professionals and rely on your ally. Call Allied Plumbing. With 75 years of combined experience, it speaks for itself. Allied Plumbing, 494-2001.
It is a 19-18 lead for Aberdeen Central on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard here in set number 2. The Governors, they are down by 1 here in the second set. Olivia Miller will serve. Governors took the first set 25-20. Crop to receive. Christofferson had to race over. Sherwood on the third hit, got it across but dug out. Tapped by the Golden Eagles, and Taryn Burkhardt makes it 20-18. 4 straight points here for Aberdeen Central. And there's going to be Cronin, Christofferson, Boddicker right through the wall of Neiman and Burkhardt. And Boddicker will get the kill to make it 20-19. Governors are within 1. Her third kill of the set. Campbell Boddicker again will serve. With the Govs down by 1 here in set number 2. Boddicker's serve is Cook. Burkhardt dug out by Kropp. Christofferson, far side. Kropp again looking for the tie. It is Barr to dig it out. That one was blocked by the Governors. Third hit will get across. It's going to be a free ball for Pierre. Christofferson. Now it's Kropp again. It's going to be a free ball for the Golden Eagles. And it's going to be a net violation by Aberdeen Central. And it's 20-20. Boy, the Governors picked up a huge break right there with that net violation. That one wasn't even at the net at the time. Boddicker on the serve. Waldo to set. Burkhardt gives Golden Eagles the lead back. Her fourth kill of the set, 21-20. 6 kills in total now for Lauren Burkhardt. And a 1-point lead here for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Waldo will serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson sets it for Sherwood. And it's a 4-hit violation against the Governors to make it 22-20. Coach Dosher can't stop any momentum anymore. 3 points away here are the Golden Eagles from picking up a second set win. Waldo on the serve again. Kropp. Christofferson back to Kropp. That is a net violation on Aberdeen Central. And the Governors will pick up the point to get back within 1, 22-21. Kropp was probably going to get her 9th kill right there, but it was a net violation anyway. And Lainey Ranke is back to serve. Governors down by 1, 22-21 here in set number 2. Ranke, that is out on the serve, and it's 23-21. Goes with 5 service errors now here in near the end of set number 2. Masson Miller to serve. Hanton to receive. Kropp, and now a free ball from Ranke over. Waldo to set. Neiman tips, and that's down for a kill. Make that Cook gets the kill. 8 kills now for Grace Cook, and the Governors have to score the next 3 points with a 24-21 in favor of Aberdeen Central. They'll break the streak of 10 straight sets won by the Governors. Grace Hanton. It is Christofferson. Now Sherwood over the net, back over by Aberdeen Central to the corner win from Christofferson. Now it's going to be Cook looking to finish off the win. She does. Grace Cook with the kill, her 9th of the game, 25-21. Aberdeen Central evens things up through 2 sets. 1-1 is the score. We head to set number 3 back in 2 minutes here on KCCR. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 AM or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
At Anderson Rumka Dental, we want to change the way your family views the dentist. Let us replace your dread of the chair with personal service in a friendly and inviting atmosphere. Using state-of-the-art technology, we offer porcelain crowns completed in one day, saving you time and money. Anderson Rumka Dental, located at 1521 North Harrison Avenue in Pierre, experience dental procedures performed while you are in a deeply relaxed state, often with no recollection of the time past. Anderson Rumka Dental. Call us today at 224-6111. That's 224-6111.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
Back here, set number 3, Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. It is tied 1-1 as we head to set number 3 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Abigail Kropp with 8 kills. She is one behind the game high Grace Cook of 9 kills through 2 sets. Aberdeen Central, and we talked with Coach Minden-Nagel before we even got on the interview. They lost in 5 to the Huron Tigers on Thursday. They lost the first 2 sets, then won 25-22, 25-16 before dropping it 15-10 in that 5th set. She was talking about the fact that, yes, they should have played better from the start, but the heat became a huge factor at the end of that match because she said the Huron arena was very hot throughout the entire match. You know, it's been we had a match postponed in Watertown because of how hot it was. And while it was cooler on Thursday, it was still really hot. And she was saying that the girls for Aberdeen Central, when you're not used to it, if you haven't practiced in it so much, it's nice and cool in here, it becomes a big factor in that game. And she said the girls at the end of the match were almost gagging because they were so hot and so fatigued as Lauren Burkhardt starts the 3rd set with a kill, and it's her 7th, and it's 1-0 for Aberdeen Central. So that was a big reason why they probably didn't finish off the complete comeback. Now, on the other side of it is, if they would have played better in that 1st and 2nd set, they probably don't have to worry about a 5th set, and they get a 4-set or even a 3-set win. Here is Abigail Kropp. This will be Michaela Sherwood trying to return it right back from Grace Cook, who dug it out a 2nd time. Hit by Burkhardt, tipped by the Governors, and Lauren Burkhardt's got 2 kills to start this 3rd set to make it 2-0. Now, I mentioned all of that because the fact that we're playing 2 days later, the Governors had a 3-set win over Douglas, a 5-set loss for Huron. You hope that the Governors are a little bit fresher than what Aberdeen Central is. As Christofferson will set it for Kropp. That'll be a one-handed dig, diving dig by Barr. Over from the back row, and Grace Cook will get the kill. And right now, there's no signs of fatigue from Aberdeen Central. They've got a 3-0 lead. Burkhardt in with 2 and Cook with another kill to make it 3-0 here in set number 3. You hope that if this match goes a little bit longer, if he goes into a 5th set, then the Governors will have the advantage, being a little bit fresher, but there's a block by Burkhardt, and Aberdeen Central with that win in set number 2. They have come out on fire to start this 3rd set, a 4-0 advantage here. Waldo a 5th serve, make that a 4th serve. Ranky to receive. Christofferson will set it to Kropp far side. That is tipped. Burkhardt. Now it's going to be played. Waldo, Cook from the back row. Ranky to dig it out. Christofferson back to Kropp again to the corner. It's now going to be played another time far side for Withers, and Kennedy Withers makes it 5-0. And a timeout will be taken here early on from Coach Tiffany Stosher. 5-0 is our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Aberdeen Central starting out on fire. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Since 1906, Dakota Prairie Bank has served Presho, Draper, and the Fort Pierre communities. Dakota Prairie Bank is a full-service bank with friendly, professional service. Stop in and visit with their professional staff and let them assist you in all your banking needs. Small enough to know you, large enough to offer the services you need. Dakota Prairie Bank with locations in Presho, Draper, and Fort Pierre. Member FDIC.
5-0 is our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. With Aberdeen Central on fire to open up this third set. Not expecting the start that Aberdeen Central had here in this set. They've gotten 3 kills with Cook with 1, Burkhardt with 2. Here is Lady Ranky, Christofferson over Kropp. There we go. The Governors are on the board now. Abigail Kropp will pick up her 9th kill of the afternoon, and it's 5-1. Pass along final scores. Spearfish Spartan girls, they pick up a 1-0 win over the Pierre Governors as the Govs will fall for the first time in 2023. The Governor boys fell 2-1 to Spearfish as well. So a unsuccessful day out in Spearfish for the soccer team as Kennedy Withers will put the attack into the nets. And it's a 5-2 score now with the Govs down by 3. I want to thank Mendel Miller for those updates. This will be set far side. Withers again. She palmed the ball and threw it down. And Kennedy Withers will get kill number 8 today, and it's 6-2. Governors have picked up those 2 kills, or 2 points in a row. We have to string a lot more together. As Olivia Miller will serve. Madison Miller, will serve. Ranky to the back row. Madison Miller to try and dig it out, and it's going to be a kill for Lainey Ranky. Her first one today, and it's 6-3. Governors have scored 3 of the last 4 points. And now it's Ellie Browers to check back in for Michaela Sherwood. And Browers, the lefty, will serve. In the net it goes, a service error from Browers. Her second today. She does have 4 aces in total, but it's now a 7-3 score for Aberdeen Central. Barr will serve. Browers to receive. Christofferson far side for Kropp. There is Abigail Kropp, second of the third set. She's now got 10, and it's 7-4. And right now, the difference here in set number, in this matchup, not even in set 2, but just in this matchup, is that you've got Twilliger with 5, Boddicker with 3 kills. They've been nearing double digits through two sets over the last couple of matches. Christofferson, she'll put that one down. She was jumping to try and maybe get the set. Instead, she jumps to push to the corner. And Christofferson's got her second kill. And the Govs have made it 7-5. Back down by 2 after starting a 5-0 game. That was an ace for Abigail Kropp to make it 7-6. Kropp's got her second kill. And it's 7-6 now. Kropp on the serve. And it'll be set by Waldo. Dug out by Ranky. Christofferson over for Boddicker to tie it. That's dug out by Barr. Miller places it over. Free ball here for the Governors. Browers to pass for Christofferson. Middle to Williger. Gets called for the lift. And it's 8-6. Just a little bit too high. They're looking for the quick set on the attack. And Christofferson put it just a bit too high for Twilliger, who had come back to the ground before the ball got to her and then gets called for the lift. On the serve, Browers to receive. Christofferson will set for Boddicker. That's dug out by Barr in the diving attempt. Now it's Cook across where Ranke is there. This will be set for a quick attack, but that's blocked by Aberdeen Central. Then Christofferson again, and that's down for a kill for Elise Christofferson. And the referee with the Aberdeen Central bench exploded. And so the student section, because they thought that bar had gotten a piece of it and it never touched the ground. But Christofferson gets the kill to make it 8-7. Her third now of the afternoon. And the Govs again are looking to tie this one up here in the third set. This one is tipped between both Cronin and Boddicker. And Grace Cook will get another kill. She now has 11, second one of this set, and it's 9-7. But the Governors were down 5-0. They've put themselves back within one a couple times, but just can't quite tie it back up. As Broers, Christofferson, now it is going to be Boddicker. That one down the line, but dug out by Cook. Burkhardt, that's tipped, and Lauren Burkhardt's got her third kill of the set. 10-7, Aberdeen Central. The Governors had a 15-8 lead. It was a 7-point advantage in set number one. That's as far as we've gotten in any of these two sets of a separation between these two teams. 5-0 has been the largest lead, or 5 points been the largest lead. That one is backed down by Burkhardt. No, they're saying it is outs. So Burkhardt hits it out, and it's 10-8. Elise Christofferson will go back to serve. Here is Waldo. That is at the net. That never hit the Governors. So it's going to be a point for Pierre. And it's 10-9. As that one was by Wengler, who gets the miss hit. 10-9 Governors back down by one, but Christofferson puts it in the net on the serve. That's her third service error, and it's now 11-9. Olivia Miller is back into serve from right to left. Here in set number three, we're tied 1-1. It is Sherwood. That one was dug out by Olivia Miller. And now it'll be a free ball across. That one came from Emma Doer. And then the block by Lauren Burkhardt to make it 12-9. Governors won the first set 25-20. Aberdeen Central won the second set 25-21. Crop to receive the serve. Sliding was Christofferson. Sherwood hits that one long. And Michaela Sherwood, the hitting error to make it now 13-9. Back to a 4-point advantage for Aberdeen Central. Aberdeen has led this entire third set so far. Christofferson, now it's going to be Boddicker. That's blocked again by Burkhardt and Neiman. Those two have combined for 8 points, 13-10, make that 14-9, a 5-point advantage again here for Aberdeen Central, and Coach Stocher will take her second timeout of this third set. 14-9 our score, back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Since 1906, Dakota Prairie Bank has served Presho, Draper, and the Fort Pierre communities. Dakota Prairie Bank is a full-service bank with friendly, professional service. Stop in and visit with their professional staff and let them assist you in all your banking needs. Small enough to know you, large enough to offer the services you need. Dakota Prairie Bank with locations in Presho, Draper, and Fort Pierre. Member FDIC.
14-9 here in set number 3 of the American Family Insurance Brittany Schiffelbein scoreboard. Governors, after winning the first set 25-20. Aberdeen Central took the second set 25-21. And the Golden Eagles up by 5 now here in set number 3, tied for their largest lead today, which was earlier in this set at 5-0. It is Boddicker off the timeout, gets the kill to make it 15 to make that 14-10. And Boddicker's got her fourth kill here this afternoon. Boddicker again will serve here for the Governors. This will be set far side attack, make that near side attack by Burkhardt. And Lauren Burkhardt has given them the lead right back to 5, 15-10. And Burkhardt's in the double digits with 10 kills. Cook's got 11, Burkhardt's got 10, Withers with 8. Kropp's got 10 right now. The next highest Gov is Terwilliger with 5. Kropp misplays the serve, and it's an ace, and it's 16-10. And Waldo will pick up her third ace. The 5'3" senior Arlie Waldo, 3 aces. All 3 of the aces have been from her hand. Ranking on the reception of the serve. Kropp blocked. Neiman again. 17-10, largest lead here for Aberdeen Central. They're up by 7 and starting to control here in this third set. Governors can't make a comeback. They will have to work in set number 4. Ranky to receive the serve. Christofferson now is Cronin. That's dug out somehow by Aberdeen Central. First by Kendi Withers, now Sherwood. She gets in the net. She hit it long anyway, and it's 18-10. And Aberdeen Central is starting to cruise here in set number 3. Listen to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station just past 4 o'clock. Elise Christofferson, Cronin. That is going to be down. Campbell Cronin's got her second kill. Makes it 18-11, and the Governors have got to string a rally here. Down by 7 right now and running out of time in this third set. With Emma Thielen back at the station, John Wickler here Saturday afternoon. Glad you're with us on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This is over by Burkhardt. It was tipped back to the side of the net. It's going to be a free ball from Hinton over, and it's going to go. Everybody out of position. Grace Hinton. Give her the kill. 18-12. It was a free ball that turned into a point. Laney Ranky on the serve. Cook to receive. Nearly misplayed again. Now there's a free ball here for the Governors. How about another point for Pierre? Christofferson to Williger. That one was tipped, but it's going to go down on the Aberdeen Central side. 18-13. Terwilliger's got 6 kills now, and it's a 5-point advantage again for Aberdeen Central. With that Hinton pickup of the point, maybe that can help lead the Governors into a little bit of a rally here. Kennedy Withers into the nets. A hitting error by Withers. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Bindendagel. 18-14, Governors aren't going away quietly here in this third set. You're down by 4, back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Oh, hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
And it is a 4-point lead here for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Timeouts remaining are just 1 right now for Aberdeen Central. Coach Bindendagel took that timeout. As the Govs, they were down by 8 just moments ago, have cut that lead in half to make it 18-14 here in the second set. Make the third set. Trying to find somebody to take a 2-1 lead. This will be from the back row. Cook and the dig will be stayed in play for the Governors. The third hit didn't get across by Christofferson, and it's 19-14. The dig by Christofferson wasn't clean, and it turned in to a point for Aberdeen Central. 19-14 is our score. Governors down by 5 now. Golden Eagles are trying to take a 2-1 lead here at home. Aberdeen make that Elise Christofferson. The set for Terwilliger on the quick set and hits. And Terwilliger gets the kill to make her now 7 in the afternoon. And it's 19-15. Ellie Browers is back in to serve. The lefty hits it long, hits it out, and it's 20-15. The Governors now with 8 service errors. Well, it is a little bit cleaner than what it was on Thursday, not by much. And they'll have a fourth set. That one will be hit out, so the Governors get the favor returned, as it was Barr that served that one long. That's only their third service error today for Aberdeen Central, 20-16. Kropp will serve. There's a ace for Abigail Kropp, as she makes it 20-17. Pierre is down by 3. They have not been tied. It was a 1-0 lead for Aberdeen Central. They've had the lead this entire time. The Governors are trying to make a comeback. They were down by 8 just moments ago. That is going to be tapped over the top of everybody for the Governors. And I believe Grace Cook will get the kill to make it 21-17. And Cook continues to be a hot hand. 12 kills here this afternoon. Amador on the serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson will set it, and that's in the antenna by Boddicker, and it's 22-17. Five-point lead again for Aberdeen Central. They're 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead in sets. To Williger, over. Right-handed tag, right-hand dig by Waldo, but not dug out clean enough, and Terwilliger will pick up her 8th kill, and the Govs pull within 4 again. They got within 1 a couple of times in this third set, but never tied it back up, as this will be down the line and in for a kill, as Wengler will get the kill. Her first of the afternoon, and it's 23-18. Cook will serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson, Boddicker. That's off the hands and down for Boddicker for a kill. Campbell Boddicker has got picked up her 5th kill of the afternoon. Pierre's got to score 5 of the next 6 points here. This will be played over far side. Burkhardt, that is going to be out, not touched by the Governors. And Burkhardt will get the hitting error to make it 23-20. Governors got themselves within 3 now. Mindenagel, Coach Mindenagel for Aberdeen Central, still with the timeouts in her back pocket. Christofferson on the serve. This will be set far side. That was blocked by Pierre. Back over. Sherwood, middle of the floor, but Barr is there to play it again. This will be tipped to the net, and that's a kill for Wengler, her 2nd of this set. And it's 24-20, and Pierre's got to score 4 straight to keep set number 3 alive. Olivia Miller serving for a chance for a 2-1 lead in sets. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson, Sherwood, far side. That's dug out by Burkhardt. Cook coming for the back row to attack. Ranke there to dig it out. Christofferson, Cronin, puts to the corner. That is in. That's on the line and in for Campbell Cronin. A little bit of a fadeaway shot from Campbell Cronin. Makes it 24-21. And again, still with the timeout for Coach Mindenagel. If you get to 24-22, do you take the timeout to try and disrupt anything that Pierre might be building up? Boddicker on the serve. It's going to be Burkhardt that will go down for the kill and the win. 5 kills in that set for Lauren Burkhardt. 25-21, another time that the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles going to win. They're up 2-1 in sets. They're looking for a 4-set win. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Service is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Athletics. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. AGE, proud supporters of local sports.
Verdigan Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferning Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferning Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferning Electric, 224-8684.
Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Services has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers 30-plus years of in-home support services to our local community. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care, Home Care Services, 224-2273, or online at homecareservicessd.com.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. Pierre has to win this second to make that this fourth set to force a fifth and deciding set as they are down the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard 2-1. Govs won the first set 25-20. Aberdeen Central has come back and won the last two sets 25-21 in both of those sets 2 and 3. And now it is the Govs that are looking for an opportunity to force a fifth and deciding sets and keep their undefeated streak alive here in this early part of the season. They'll go to Mitchell on Tuesday. Coverage will start at 6:30 and first serve at 7 o'clock. They'll be back at home on Saturday. The Governors will play Friday and Saturday. That is tipped off of the hands off an attack by Campbell Cronin and Abigail Kropp. And then the first attack and first point goes to Lauren Burkhardt, as Lainey Ranke couldn't dig that one out cleanly. Burkhardt had 6 to make that 5 kills in set number 3. She's now got 12 in total of this game, as Waldo will have a service error, just their fourth one, and it's 1-1 here in set number 4. So it's a 2-1 lead for Aberdeen Central, 1-1 here in set number 4. Ranke on the serve. It is Barr to receive. Far side attack by Withers, blocked by Sherwood and Terwilliger. And the Govs pick up a much needed point, their first lead since set number 2. They were down 5-0 before they blinked an eye. And Ranke puts it in the nets. Governors have not been sharp serving over the last couple of games, as now their 9th service error today. Kropp to receive the serve to Williger off the quick set. That is going to be over on the third hit. Somehow Aberdeen was able to make that happen. Terwilliger trying another time. That's dug out by Barr, far side. Blocked by Terwilliger and Sherwood that time, and the Govs will take a 3-2 lead. Sherwood again. She's been effective with the block, and you hope so, standing at 6'2" for Michaela Sherwood, the senior. But she's been very effective blocking the ball with 4 combined blocks for points for the Govs. Far side attack, that's blocked again by Pierre, and Christofferson, Terwilliger. Christofferson ended up catching it as Grace Cook will pick up the kill. Her first one of set number 4, and it's 3-3. Growers to receive. Christofferson. Now it's going to be Ranke. That one just over the nets. Back from Cook, dug out by Ranke. Terwilliger through the wall, but a nice diving dig. Far side, come to the near side, and Cook will put it down, and it's 4-3. Grace Cook, his second kill, back-to-back kills. 14 kills for Grace Cook. She has led the way for this Aberdeen Central Golden Eagle team. Ranke on the second hit. It's going to be a free ball from Christofferson across. Waldo will set, back set for Wither. And then in the net, it is going to be a net violation on Aberdeen Central. And it's 4-4. So we're back tied again. Abigail Kropp on the serve. Sliding over. Boddicker trying to put it back down. That's it out. And Campbell Boddicker, give her credit for the kill. She now has 6. Govs have played just one 4-set match. They won it in 4 over Rapid City Stevens to begin the season. As this will be play, Christofferson. Ranke comes flying in to make the play. Middle of the floor, blocked by Boddicker, and a point for Campbell Boddicker to go up 6-4 for the Govs. Abigail Kropp, another serve. This will be hit to the net over on the third hit. Good job by Waldo to keep it alive. To Williger in the quick set. This will be a bar. Withers. Browers didn't get it cleanly, but the Governors will still give a free ball. They got it back across, giving themselves a chance here in this point. Waldo, that is going to be right down from Grace Cook. Cross-court finish for Grace Cook, her 3rd kill already here in this 4th set. And now it's Emma Doer that has checked back in and will serve. 6-5, Governors up by 1 here in set 4. And a lift will be called on Ellie Browers, so an ace given to Emma Doer. And it's 6-6 now. This will be Kropp to receive. Now it's Boddicker far side, blocked by Aberdeen Central. And it's going to be blocked by Ashley Wengler. And Aberdeen Central has scored 3 in a row to take a 7-4 lead. Make that 7-6 lead. So now here is the serve, and it will be taken by Kropp, coming for the back row for the attack, and Kropp hits it long. 8-6, Aberdeen Central up by 2 now here in set number 4. Doer again on the serve. Ranke will come sliding in, and there's another ace. And Doer has made it 9-6. And Coach Stocher will take her first time out here in set 4. Governors down by 3, 9-6 here in set number 4. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
9-6 is our score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Aberdeen Central, they have a 2-1 set lead. They can close it out here in set number 4. As the Golden Eagles will go back to serve. Coach Stocher has taken her first timeout here in set 4. Kropp on the reception of the serve. Christofferson will set it for Terwilliger. Tapped over the net, and Reese Terwilliger will pick up the kill. As she has now got 9 here in this game. It is 9-7 in favor of Aberdeen Central. Terwilliger on the serve. Bar to receive. That's off the net. Third hit attack from Cook. Played by Browers. Now set for Boddicker. That one's somehow tipped to duck out by Aberdeen Central. Easy dig that time for Boddicker. Over from Christofferson, and Elise Christofferson picked her spot well again. She now has 4 kills, and it's 9-8. Aberdeen Central leading by just 1. Reese Terwilliger will serve. This will be played over. There's an ace for Reese Terwilliger. Her third, 9-9. Governors have come back to tie this one back up off the timeouts. Terwilliger will serve again. Barr to receive. Over the net. Cronin went long. Too far on the side for Campbell Cronin. First inning here by Cronin today, and it's 10-9. Aberdeen Central leads it by 1. Cook on the serve. Croft to receive. Christofferson to Boddicker. That is tipped and then dug out by Cook. Far side. Over. Browers got 2 hits, and the Governors can't get it back across the net. And it's now 11-9. Aberdeen Central score back-to-back points and lead it by 2. Cook on the serve. It is played here. Cronin to the corner, and that's too far again. And it's 12-9, 3 straight points here for Aberdeen Central. Governors will have a busy week next week. You get the Labor Day holiday on Monday, whether they practice or not. Still no school on that Monday. And then this one will be misplayed by Browers and an ace, and it's now 13-9. As Cook will pick up her first ace. They play Mitchell on Tuesday on the road. And then it will end up being Friday and Saturday at home against Sturgis and then Spearfish. We'll have the Mitchell and Spearfish game here for you on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Christofferson trying to go back to the corner. It's going to be played by Burkhardt, dug out by Ranke. Now it's Boddicker, and she got too close to the net, put it into the nets, and it's now going to be a 14-9 lead. So 5 straight points. J.C. Bauer, the 5'10 junior, will check in. Her first chance to get into this game, as now it'll be Cronin middle of the floor, and Campbell Cronin will pick up a huge kill. Her 4th one of the afternoon, and it's 14-10. Michaela Sherwood is back in for Browers. Elise Christofferson is back to serve. So here Christofferson hits it in the nets. Another service error. That's the 4th one for Christofferson, and it's 15-10. Olivia Miller will serve. Drop to receive, Christofferson. Bauer, there is J.C. Bauer. She gets the kill, her first one as a varsity member. The Govs made it 15-11. And the 5'10 junior, her first attempt goes for a big kill. And now Grace Hinton will check in for Bauer. It's a nice ovation from the Governor Volleyball players, the lower teams. Hinton on the serve. Far side, that is going to be down for a kill for Tara Neiman. And it's 16-11. Neiman's been pretty quiet for the last 2 sets. She's got her 4th kill, though. And it's 16-11 now in favor of Aberdeen Central. Waldo on the serve, Ranke to receive it. Christofferson will set it for Sherwood, and that is blocked by Burkhardt. And it's 17-11. Govs are down by 6 now on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Ranke to receive it. Christofferson at a dive for the set, and it turns into a point. Abigail Kropp, who only had 2 kills in that third set, picks up kill number 11 to make it 17-12. And the Govs are down by 5. Ranke will serve here for the Govs. Set by Waldo. Tapped over. Ranke is there to dig it out. Christofferson will set it for Sherwood. That got over, and Michaela Sherwood will pick up just her 2nd kill, but she makes it 17-13. They're down by 4. Ranke will serve from left to right. The back row is played by Cook. Comes to the near side. Withers puts it into the nets. And it's going to be 17-14. Governors down by 3. Fifth hitting error by Kennedy Withers. Well, she's got 8 kills in total. Ranky another serve. That might have been going out, but Cook plays in the back row. Back far side. That one was dug out. That was blocked and played by the Governors. Now it's Sherwood. Tapped it over the top of the wall. It's going to be played back far side for Burkhardt. And the dig by Hanson goes out of play. And the freshman Burkhardt has been fantastic here for Aberdeen Central in these last 3 sets, really. 13 kills in total. 9 in sets 2 and 3. 2 so far here in set 4. The Golden Eagles up 18-14. This is Terwilliger. That chance is dug out. Far side, blocked by the Governors, but hit and misplayed by Sherwood. And it's now 19-14. And Grace Cook will get the kill. 5-point advantage here for Aberdeen Central. Terwilliger taps it over, and that's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger. And Cook and Waldo ran into each other, and they quickly get right back up, though. Good news that they both are okay. Govs are down by 4. Govs still have 1 timeout remaining here in this 4th set. Browers into the net, and the Governors have shot themselves in the foot too many times with the service errors. There's 11 service errors now here in this afternoon's game. 4 service errors for Aberdeen Central. 7 points have been given to Aberdeen Central. 7 more points have been given to Aberdeen Central. Terwilliger, that one was off the hands. That's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger. The block went out of play, and Terwilliger's got her 3rd kill of the set. The Governors have spread out the wealth in this 4th set. Bowers got a kill. Cronin, Sherwood, Christofferson, Boddicker, and Kropp all have kills. And then Terwilliger with 3. 7 different players with a kill in this set. And then Boddicker had put it into the net. The ball came back to her. She tried to just barely top it over the net, and she ends up putting it into the net instead. And it's now 21-16. Cubs nearly made it a 3-point game, but instead they're back down by 5. Kropp to receive. Christofferson will set it for Terwilliger. That is tipped. Christofferson again. Ranke passes over to Boddicker. That might have been going out, but still played anyway by Miller. Far side attack, or near side attack. Christofferson over for Boddicker, and again, just can't get the hand on it. And a struggle of a day for Campbell Boddicker, who has not really struggled so far this season. It is 22-16. Here down by 6. J.C. Bauer back in for Boddicker. Short serve. Browers on the reception, got over the nets, and then played back down by Ashley Wengler. Her 3rd kill, and it's 23-16, and the Governors are 2 points away from dropping their first matchup of 2023. There's an ace by Doer. And after the Governors won the first set, 25-20, it was 25-21 and 25-21, and now it's 24-16. Aberdeen Central is 8 points to the good of trying to finish out a win. Christofferson will set it for Terwilliger. And it's going to be dugouts. And a chance for Cook to finish it off. Tipped by Terwilliger, dug out by Browers. Back row attack from Kropp. Dug out by Aberdeen Central. Cook again. That's blocked by Pierre. Stays high up in the air. Waldo looking to finish it off. Could not. Christofferson. Terwilliger. It was tipped a couple different times. Terwilliger had another opportunity. That one is going to be hit out. And Aberdeen Central can't finish off the win quite yet, as Ashley Wengler picks up her 5th hitting error, and the Govs have 7 more points to get. Can't get all 7 at once. Got to go one at a time. Terwilliger on the serve. Far side Cook, that's tipped, and then easily played by Kropp. Christofferson, Terwilliger in the back row attack. Going to be played back over. That is going to be Kropp again. Christofferson is Bauer. That's dug out by Wengler. Back to Cook another time. That is hit out by Cook. But a net violation by the Pierre Governors gives the match to the Golden Eagles. 25-17, Aberdeen Central wins the fourth set and picks up the win 3-1 over Aberdeen Central. Make that Aberdeen Central over Pierre. So we will step aside for 3 minutes, come back with the post-game show. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
This fall, take some time to think about your future while the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill. It's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break up a face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. Fall sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Pierre Governors fall in 4 sets here this afternoon. It was a 25-20 win for the Pierre Governors in set number 1, and then they end up dropping the last 3, 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17 to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Let's go through some of the stat totals here for the Pierre Governors, who in that second set led for most of the second set, but then end up dropping that set, and then set number 3 never was tied. It was a 5-0 lead for Aberdeen Central before the Governors got on the board, and then they got within 1 a couple times, but could just never get that match tied in set number 3. And then set 4 went back and forth before Aberdeen took over. They're up 18-10 at one point as well in that 4th set and picked up a 25-17 win overall. The stat column for the Pierre Governors will start with actually Aberdeen Central with the game high in kills. Grace Cook had 16 kills, 5 in that first set, 4 in set 2, 4 in set 4, another 3 in set number 3 to pick up 16 kills overall. Lauren Burkhardt had 13 kills as well, those 2 in double figures. Candy Withers had 8 kills, along with 4 kills for Taryn Neiman, 3 for Ashley Wengler, and 1 for Arlie Waldo. It was 3 aces for Waldo and Doer, and 1 ace for Grace Cook. 7 aces in total, 4 service errors for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. They had 45 kills in total, 16 hitting errors, 12 block shots that resulted in points for Aberdeen Central. For the Pierre Governors, it was Reese DeWilliger and Abigail Kropp in double figures, 11 kills each. 6 kills for Campbell Boddicker, 4 for Campbell Cronin and Elise Christofferson. 2 kills for Michaela Sherwood, and a kill for Grace Hanton, as well as J.C. Bauer and Laney Ranke. As the Govs were able to get 22 kills out of that, of those 2 of the 3. Campbell Boddicker struggled towards the end of that match and didn't really get going all that much here this afternoon. Hitting errors, 3 for Boddicker, 2 for Kropp, 2 for Cronin and Sherwood, and then a hitting error for Christofferson and Browers. Governors had 12 aces, 4 from Ellie Browers, 3 from Terwilliger and Boddicker, 1 each from Ranke and Kropp, but had 11 service errors. Overall, 8 points for blocked. That resulted in points for the Governors here in today's contest against Aberdeen Central. So the Governors are now 3-1 of the season. Aberdeen Central moves to 4-1. Govs will be on the road to Mitchell, who is 2-5 coming into the weekend. Mitchell Colonels will host the Governors on Tuesday. Coverage will start at 6:30, and first serve will be at 7 o'clock. Our next week looks like this, with that game being on Tuesday, and then on Thursday we'll have Pierre Governors Soccer. After they were both defeated today to Spearfish, it is going to be the Governors Soccer teams hosting the Harrisburg Tigers, with coverage starting at 3:30, and the boys game at 4. The girls game will be played at 6 o'clock on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. And then on Friday night, we've got Pierre Governor football, as they will be traveling to Mitchell. So we'll be in Mitchell twice this week, as the Governor football team will be taking on the Colonels. Coverage will start at 6:30, first serve at 7 o'clock on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Then on Saturday, we'll have Governor Volleyball again, as they will be hosting the Spearfish Spartans. Coverage will start at 1:30 and first serve at 2 o'clock. They'll be at home against Spearfish. They'll be home against Sturgis and Spearfish on Friday and Saturday this coming weekend. And we'll have the Saturday contest for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Governors fall here today with a 25-20 first set win, and then drop the last 3, 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17. See if maybe we don't know if we'll be able to talk with head coach Tiffany Stosher here of the Pierre Governors. So let's take one more time out, come back in 2 minutes, and to wrap it up here from Aberdeen Central. Back in 2 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Wind Circle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity professionals will make sure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems to door security devices. Wind Circle has many hardware options. Dell, Barracuda, Lenovo, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today at 605-224-1111 and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they fall here in 4 sets, 25-20, and then 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17 as we welcome in here Coach Tiffany Stosher. And Coach, your thoughts here on the 4-set loss?
I think just It's kind of like welcome to a real varsity match. And we've got some young girls, some new girls to the team, and we just picked up the pace quite a bit tonight. And, I know that we can hang in there. We did the first set. I thought we were dominant the first set. And then when Aberdeen started to make some adjustments and they picked up their tempo, we weren't ready. We just weren't ready today, and that's something that we're going to have to develop.
Yeah, Grace Cook had 16 kills. Lauren Burkhart had 13 kills. Obviously, they're two of the better hitters in the state. Yeah. And at times, you guys were able to defend them off, but they continue to feed them and were able to kind of break through that defense.
Yeah, and we knew that was what was going to happen. I mean, it's not a surprise. We knew they were going outside. We have blocks set up, and our blocks weren't good enough tonight. I thought we got more, but they sure hit a lot more than the other teams that we've played. So continue to work. They're good hitters, but I think that we have people capable of making stops, and we got a long ways to go.
Now, you mentioned in the pregame show that the serve had to be better going into this game. You had 12 aces, but 11 service errors. Is that a result of trying to be too aggressive? Is that not a number that you like to see with the aggressive serves? Your thoughts on the serve tonight from the Governors?
Yeah, I thought we missed too many serves. I think I like aggressive servings, but when we're down, a couple points, we can't. We had too many soaring out of bounds, too many in the net. No, I wasn't impressed with our serving tonight and not hitting the spots that we're being called. 12 aces. I know we can be a good serving team. I know we have power serves. I know we have placement servers, but yeah, way too many errors, and that wasn't good for us tonight.
Reese Twilger and Abigail Kropp with 11 kills each, and we probably haven't given Twilger enough credit over the first couple of games just because we know that's what she's going to do. But Abigail Kropp, again, her first real chance to play some varsity volleyball, and she's been fantastic of getting double-digit kills night in and night out.
Yep, and she doesn't get a break. We never let her off the floor. She's passing pretty well for us, and I think she's had double-digit kills every set. So. She's a bright spot for us, and we're excited about it. Reese, she's the one I thought that she's ready to play, and she wanted to win tonight. I think that she gave it everything she had, both on the block, big swings from her, smart tips from her, which you don't see Reese tip very much, but she was placing things. I thought a great effort by Reese tonight.
So now you get a couple of day break before you take on Mitchell, and you get the Labor Day holiday. How do you handle that with the fact that you've got Mitchell coming up on Tuesday in a hot gym?
Yeah, Jim, and I think is it 100 degrees today? I think it's hot these next couple of days, so it'll be warm. We're going to do a walkthrough Monday night. We certainly got some things to talk about. I don't think we're going to see quite the power swings that we saw here against Aberdeen. Take it back a notch, but certainly going to see that fast tempo again, and hopefully some of these girls got a game under their belt now, and they'll be ready to play.
And you kind of mentioned it too throughout your answers here, but a loss sometimes can be a good thing. How can this be a good thing now for the Pierre Governors moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. This one stings because I think we all know this is a game we could have had. This is a team that we don't feel is better than us. We feel that, when we play like we did the first set, we're pretty tough, and I think we showed that. But it hurt. They're quiet in the locker room. They're mad, and I don't think they like feeling this way, so hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Well, hey, Coach, I appreciate the time. We're looking forward to getting back on that winning column on Tuesday coming against Mitchell, and safe travels back to Pierre, and we'll talk to you in the pregame show on Tuesday.
Thank you, John.
That is head coach Tiffany Stoscher here, the Pierre Governors. Again, they fall in 4 sets, 25-20, 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17 here this afternoon. So that will wrap things up for us here from our broadcast. Pierre Governors, again, they were now 3-1 of the season. Aberdeen Central moves to 4-1 of the year. The Governors are in number 5 in the standings. It's not going to, they probably will change, and they might drop 3 or 4 spots just because it's early on. These standings don't really take shape until you get to the point of, late October, maybe not late October, middle October is when you really start to see things not change night in and night out. But the Governors right now, we're off to a good start. Still can be off to a good start with the fact that they got Mitchell and then Sturgis and Spearfish this coming week on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. They'll be looking for 3 big wins. But that'll wrap things up for us here from the gym here in Aberdeen Central. As we want to say thanks to Emma Thielen back at the station. John Wickler here signing off. Governors dropping in 4 sets, 25-20. And then they drop the next 3 sets, 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17 as we say so long from Aberdeen Central.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Sports is brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plains, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, Lamb Motors, KGE, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Country Carpet, Capital City Campus, Shane's Pharmacy, Floss Dental, Brave Plumbing, Birding Electric, Fisher Round, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Swartz Agency, Zander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, River Bottom Sanitation, Agtegra Cooperatives and Wheat Growers, Dakota Sprinkler, Graham Tire, May Adam, Nystrom Electric, State Farm, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Avera, Dakota Prairie Bank, Wheelhouse Auto Body, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Wagner Auto, Anderson Rumpke Dental, Bank West, Spelkin Peterson LLP, Sanford Health Clinic Pierre, and Beck Motors. Join us next time for more Pierre Governor Sports on your home for the Governors, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's